you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say. God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart. No lollygagging. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. Staying safe, I hope. Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come. Favor a steel sword, do you? Good choice for slashing or stabbing. Looking to do some hunting? Avoid brittle If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron. Let me guess. Someone stole your... What do you need? Trouble?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
Who's
Jarl
this, then?
Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can. Wear the armor of a mercenary. Now that's the life. Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge. Everything's all right? I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. No lollygagging. Helgen. Destroyed. What is it, Imperial? Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself. Stay out of trouble, Imperial. If you're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrun's tomb. Thing about those old crypts. The dead having trouble stay. Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall. You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent. Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. What do you need?
Staying safe, I hope? What is it? What is it? What is it? So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If the dragon is lurking in the mountains...
will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. I'll introduce you to Farengar. He can be a bit difficult. Mages, you know. Farengar is probably pottering around in his lab, day and night. I'm not sure he ever sleeps. Farengar is probably pottering around in his lab, day and night. I'm not sure he ever sleeps. Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like... Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
This is priority now.
Oh, I thought
Anything we
I'm
can
not
use
surprised
to
you've
raise
never heard of
dragons
it.
or dragons.
Even I used to think it was just a myth.
Before it's
But
too
not
late.
anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tab. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it. Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet... priority, remember?
Favor a steel sword, do you? Good choice for slashing war step. Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock. What is it? Dragons? Need a blade? You should talk to Adri. Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man. Ascended to the place to rule the realm.
Rorikstead's a knight.
You are not supposed to be here. Last warning. Leave, now. Guards,
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. I can teach you a few things. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Staying safe, I hope.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no, even if you are my elder.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to River.
Yes, Scott. We leave immediately.
We'll
Just us against the dragon.
We must
Is that
have
it?
more swords for the
I
Imperial
can't afford to send anyone else.
Just can't fill
We don't know where the dragon is. What your main job will be to keep an eye on
Norland
the safety if the town is attacked. I
I'd
don't
sooner
expect
bend
the
my
people
knee to
to
Ulfric's
fight
storm
the dragon
cloud.
themselves.
Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job.
Count.
Don't expect a miracle.
Let's move out. Time's a wasting.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of... It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Until next time. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. That's a decent weapon there. Got some... I help my father in more ways than people realize. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that. I'll take my leave then.
Are you feeling all right, dear? You look come to chat with an old woman, My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others. Need something?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I help my father in more ways than people realize. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. Oh, have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now, we've got small weapons as well as big. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her, War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager, what with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it. Good doing business with you.
Are you feeling all right, dear? Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, even if you are my elder. Ouch! Stupid Lars, Battleborn. I fight him almost every day. But it's not much of a fight, because he don't fight back.
remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly.
All right, dear. You look a little ill.
The sooner you accept his loss,
I
the
always
better.
set some aside for myself, yet traders bring them up from the south.
My son.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
Do your good deed for the day.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Why, I've got it.
Fresh vegetables for sale.
Prisoner. Face to come. Had enough You best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Bralia, do you ever deal with the
Fresh
Christians
baked
at all?
loaves.
I'm sure they
Still
would love
more
to
from
trade
the
in your
oven.
husband's steel.
Plenty of people here that need your lunch craftsmanship, my dear. We've never had any reason to deal with those caravans of theirs.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know
Say,
a
dear?
woman till you've had a strong
Yes, Mom?
drink and a fist
We're
fight
running
with
low
her.
on the Blackbriar mead. In a couple of days, I'll have you make a run, fetch some more.
Keep walking, soft gut. I'm more woman than you can handle. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Ha! Snowback. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Oh, there once was a hero
It
named
wasn't
Ragnar
my
who
fault.
came
I
riding
told
the
them
white rug
over
road.
and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think
Good.
it's high
Chat
time
time's
that
over.
you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll dry drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
You look worse than I feel.
There's a rift here in Skyrim that can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
You have come. You have come to... Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great southern lands. He was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life, when he ascended to the heaven. If you want to know more, because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's... Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the word... Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire... Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here. And in Skyrim, let them come! I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips. I breathe now in royalty, and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love, even as that great Talos.
What is it, Imperial?
Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean soldiers. They're everywhere these days, and not a one of them knows how to pick up after themselves.
I'm so angry I can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Daddy. We have to be patient.
But I don't want to be patient. I want a dress right now.
You're a spoiled baby.
I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide with a shirt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember? An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Everything all right? Stay out of trouble, Imperial.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemy. Balgraf and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on you.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Can't believe this is it.
You look awful. Better not get me sliced up.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? If it's food you need, ask for that instead.
Never you mind. I'll find a more charitable soul.
That's what I thought.
No lollygagging. Cause trouble in Whiterun.
take you to any of the hold capitals. Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Grey Mains and the Battleborns. You want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward. Where do you want to go?
Close enough. That's close enough. I'm warning you. Back off.
Huh? Time to end this.